Hi and welcome back to awen-lutherie. This will be a short video tutorial on how to change pickup rings on electric guitar pickups. So these pickups are humbucker size P90s. Same thing is true for standard humbuckers, and if your single coils have rings as well, same should be true. So my method revolves around a grip, I call it the bear grip, on the pickup as I'm taking off the original ring and putting on the new one. So it's literally just getting a good grip and pushing down on these two corners. You can see there I'm pushing down on it, and it's relieving tension on the screw, and it's all on the spring. So first step obviously in changing the pickup rings is to remove the old rings. And I use this grip here just to make sure that the spring doesn't spring out when the tension is brought back on it, because the screw is holding it in place here, but once I take out the screw, there's nothing to stop that exploding, and we don't want that. So, old ring aside, one thing to mention on these is these are tapered rings, and usually you want the narrower end of a tapered ring towards the neck on a guitar. And a lot of times the wire on guitars will be facing the control cavity. So if you think of a standard guitar, I have my neck in this hand, the body is down here. Usually my control cavity is that way. So that's the way I always think of it to orientate pickups. So cavity is there, neck is there, so the taper is going like that, without the wire in the way, like that. So putting these screws back on, this is where the knack really comes into its own. You're doing the screws one at a time. Screw in first and in the spring after it. And the aim here is to get the spring centered on the hole in the base plate, and then pull down to relieve tension off the screw. So you're hoping then, and the spring is wandering. Once the spring is centered on the hole, hopefully, if you're doing it right, see if I am, yeah, the screw then will just go straight in. And you only want to put it in the tiniest amount just so you're sure it's secure and it's not going to just pop off, because you want this side to be able to move, because you now have to mount the spring in here. Same thing again. You might want to tuck the wire just under your hand, get it out, keep it out of the way. Make sure the spring is over the hole. There it is. And the screw. You can see here the spring is, I don't know what it's doing exactly, it's doing a bit of a dance. But that's okay, the screw is threading in. And you can feel the screw on this part of your hand once it's obviously threading through. And that is it. Very simply. So we have our tapered ring on the correct way, secured nicely, and again the biggest part I suppose of this tutorial is that grip that I'm doing. Your whole hand, you're really ham-fisting it here, and I use my index finger and the corner of my thumb here just to pull down the corners and expose the top threads of the screw. And that again releases tension off the screw, so it's easier to position it where you need to get it. So that's it. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found this helpful in some way. I'd really appreciate it if you could click like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, even just to tell me if there's a better way, if there's some way that you do it that's better and you think I should know about it. Please let me know. I mean, I'm always learning, same as absolutely everybody else in this trade. Thank you very much.